Recently, professional dance company Step Afrika was on Guam as guests of MWR, offering workshops dedicated to the artist stepping. Mafon Akpan is the assistant artistic director.
It was founded in 1994 by Brian Williams, a graduate of Howard University and a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. And he basically went over to South Africa and started a cultural exchange with members of the Soweto Dance Theater and people in South Africa, where they were exchanging art forms and such as the Zulu dance and gumboots, and we would, as Americans, we were exchanging stepping and other art forms like jazz and tap and hip-hop.
Stepping is a unique dance tradition created by African American college students. In stepping, the body is used as an instrument to create intricate rhythms and sounds through a combination of footsteps, claps, and spoken word. The tradition grew out of song and dance rituals practiced by historically African American fraternities and sororities in the early 1900s. Stepping comes from a long and rich tradition in African-based communities that use movement, words, and sounds to communicate allegiance to a group. The group is currently touring, serving as Washington, D.C. cultural ambassadors, enjoying sharing the gift of culture, having traveled extensively to South Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. Artistic Director Jakari Sherman.
We go to different places and we try to not only teach them stepping and teach them about our culture, but we try to take away something, learn something about their culture, whether it be their dances or their music, their food, so that it truly is a cultural exchange. Like Mafon said, that was how we were started, not really as a dance company, but just as a way to meet people and exchange culture.
This is the first time that they've been to Guam and the Pacific, and they were extremely excited.
We didn't really know a lot about it, but we've learned a little bit since we've been here, and so that's been good. Half a day, that's what we've done so far.
One thing they did want to do while on island was, of course, something many look forward to once they arrive on Guam.
We're still looking forward to having some traditional Samoan food, and that'll be exciting. Before we leave, we have to do that.
Now, while on Guam, they performed on the bases, and this particular tour was a special one.
This is our first venture into performing in this way for our soldiers abroad. And that really gives us a great opportunity as dancers and as artists to serve those who are serving us, and to kind of display our patriotism in a different way. We typically represent American culture to other countries and, people who are different from us culturally.
Sherman says what makes us different is that they are performing for Americans, but in an environment that is still different for them.
Stepping grew out of the college campus. It's an American art form, but a lot of the movement that you see in stepping is very militaristic, I guess, if you will. And so we really owe a lot of our heritage as steppers and as dancers to the military. So it's cool to be able to kind of, I guess, give back to a culture that has given so much to us.
To learn more about Step Afrika and the amazing work they do, log on to their website at stepafrika.com. Find them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter.